Hi, I'm Paula Abdul. Stay tuned for So You Think You Can Dance on Fox.
Hi, we're behind the scenes, so I think you can dance. And I'm talking to Paula Abdul, which I'm so excited and nervous about. Hi.
Nervous at all.
Thank you. The show has been on for about 10 years now. That is insane. Can you speak a little bit to how it's changed and how it's evolved and maybe where you think it's going to go after this?
The ability to be on network television and for Fox to stand behind this show for 10 years is truly a gift, because no one thought that anyone would really understand or be fans of how a dancer develops their skills and their talent, and how there absolutely is a future if you are disciplined, if you're focused, if you're talented, and if you believe in yourself. I mean, this is the first and only show that these dancers, like American Idol, where we were able to turn out superstars. This show turns out superstars in dance, whether these dancers go on to perform behind the likes of Beyonce's or Usher's or Lady Gaga or Taylor Swift, and choreographers go on to win Emmys and start developing their careers. They're building legacies, and they're able to leave a legacy behind. This is an amazing show, and I love that this show really gives you a real in-depth look at what it takes to become a performer as a dancer, because it's one of the hardest professions. It's not for the weak. It's not like you get the big hoopla with big fat paychecks and things like that. You work hard. You sacrifice your body. The shelf life of a dancer isn't that long because we kill our bodies, but the amount of work that goes in and discipline and hours of training, they're real athletes that deserve every kind of accolades, that as those who are Olympic athletes who win gold medals, or professionals in the NFL, NBA, or Major League Baseball. These dancers are athletes, and they put in the same amount of hours, if not more, than professional athletes do, as well as it's no different. They put in the same hours as those who go on to who study law or study medicine to go on to become doctors. So it's beautiful that this show is it's the creme de la creme, and it's a beautiful show, and I feel very honored to be part of it. I've been blessed to have an amazing career. I started my career as a working choreographer and became the best that I could be as a choreographer, and I started a lot of the young some of the choreographers that are very established on the show were dancers I used to hire and that toured with me. So it's wonderful to watch, and I feel like this new change with the stage versus street is a fun one. I love the fact that Twitch and Travis are team captains, and they build a morale. It's been fun. I thought today's show was great. Didn't you think the routines were amazing?
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I just want to ask you one more thing. Since you are such an established performer yourself, is there a point in your career that you would consider the turning point for you?
The turning point for me? Well, I kind of had a few turning points because I've been able to have 4 separate and distinct careers that I've been blessing from God hit the stratosphere. I first was a girl from the valley who just knew that I'd be a choreographer. I understood mathematics, and I was like a coach that would X out like football players and patterns and plays, and that's how I approached my choreography, and I became extremely successful from being a cheerleader from the Lakers, which is crazy, but I knew it. I always knew that I was good at that, and then I kind of went, and turning point for me, becoming a world class award-winning choreographer was a major turning point. Then to go switched up careers and become a pop star, that was a major turning point, and scary too. And then to sustain major injuries from being in a plane crash landing. I disappeared at the height of my music career and came back 6.5 years later on a show called American Idol that no one thought would ever do anything, and that changed my life, a turning point again. But I will say this, and coming back, and it's full circle for me because I'm starting right back. I've always been a teacher at heart, and I love being able to make dreams happen for talented performers, and this is a blessing. So I've had many turning points. It's called reinventing yourself and not being afraid if you fall on your butt, but you got to get back up again and believe in yourself, work hard, and show up. Show up.
That's wonderful advice. Thank you so much.